This climate system, this jigsaw puzzle that was alluded to, has more components to it than the atmosphere. And a lot of times there's the total focus on what's happening in the atmosphere, not realizing it's an atmosphere, ocean, land, humanity.
Lino Vidici Inoyavi is playing his newest song, Elegy for the Arctic. Elegy is a poem of serious reflection, typically a lament for the dead. The Arctic is melting, so in essence it is dying. Over 7 million miles of ice is melting. Effects from the ice can be felt all around the world, and Arctic scientists warn the increasingly rapid melting of the ice caps risks triggering 19 tipping points of climate change. Climate tipping points occur when a natural system, such as the polar ice cap, undergoes sudden or overwhelming change that has a profound effect on surrounding ecosystems, which is often irreversible.
The people in the world live very, very close to sea level. So when the oceans rise, they're all going to start moving. That's 50 million people around the world. So it's going to be important for us to live together well.
The Arctic is melting, and all that extra water from polar ice is going into the oceans, adding to the global sea level. Over the past centuries, the seas have been rising. According to the National Ocean Service, in 2014, global sea level rose 2.6 inches above the previous highest average. Sea levels continue to rise about 1/8 of an inch each year. Higher seas means two subsequent consequences: destructive storm surges and frequent flooding. Storm surges will push in farther inland, and nuisance flooding is expensive and is expected to increase from 300% to 900% within coastal communities. 40% of the U.S. population lives in high-density coastal communities like Miami. This is something we all have to be wary about in the century.
We have all of them here in the United States. Everything from drought to floods to more frequent and intense storms.
In order for a tropical disturbance to develop, the conditions need to be just right. While that includes an unstable atmosphere as well as a weak vertical wind shear, ocean temperatures are also very important. Sea surface temperatures need to be warm, usually greater than 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Therefore, warmer oceans due to climate change feed stronger hurricanes. Also, higher sea levels from the Arctic melting give coastal storm surges a higher starting point when major storms approach and pile water up along the shore. The resulting storm surge reaches higher and penetrates further inland in low-lying areas. The likelihood, intensity, and duration of North Atlantic hurricanes and Category 4 and 5 hurricanes to develop have increased since 1980, according to NASA. In one study published in Nature Climate Change, suggests the future hurricane seasons, due to the increased temperature, are going to be less frequent but will produce more intense hurricanes. The money aspect of hurricanes will also increase with their intensity. $1.8 billion is the median amount of damage caused by an Atlantic hurricane that hits land in the United States. Hurricane Katrina, one of the deadliest hurricanes in the history of the United States, cost $145 billion. And these are the type of hurricanes that we're going to be seeing more and more. Hurricanes in the future due to climate change will kill more people because it will affect more people and will cost more money for the US government.
Terrifying.
Hi.
Trágico.
Dangerous.
Threatening. Global warming.
Terrible. Scary.
I believe, in the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., that there is such a thing as being too late. And when it comes to climate change, that hour is almost upon us.
That we are in a post-global warming age right now. The effects are already among us. So it's not a question of stopping global warming. It's a question of limiting the damage it does and then learning how to live with it.
I never felt so alive.
But if we act here, if we act now,
I never felt so alive.
if we place our own short-term interests behind the air that our young people will breathe and the food that they will eat and the water that they will drink and the hopes and dreams that sustain their lives, then we won't be too late for them.